What's going on, guys? So in today's video, we're going to be working on the Dodge Viper GTS ACR. So rear quarters are off of it. If you guys have been following along with the series, we had some damage. We fixed it. The fenders are already, or I keep calling them fenders just because they unbolt and it's not actually structural, but the quarter panels are done. They're looking awesome. All the damage that was previous is completely gone. You guys can't see anything. And they look amazing. So we've just been letting them cure up for a few days. We still have to polish them, but we're gonna wait till they're on the car to do that. So Aaron's supposed to be dropping by in just a few minutes, but before he gets here, I'm gonna try to knock out a couple things. So I've been saying this, that I was gonna do this in like a few of these different episodes, but I still never got to it just because it wasn't critical, but I am finally gonna get to it. So you can see here, the original factory had some sort of silicone here, so I'm going to use RTV around here and seal in the vent that goes here, and then I'm also going to continue to put in these riv nuts. So I tried a few of them to make sure it was going to work. So I got this one, and I already got this one in here, so that one's all good to go. And if you guys do or don't know, originally they just had like a flared rivet that went on these before. So I want to make this so that it's serviceable. If I ever want to work on this thing, I can take it apart. These vents are notorious for like just falling out and stupid stuff like that. So it would be nice that I don't have to drill out a bunch of rivets if that ever happens. Like, this is super common for these things that just pop out sporadically. So super common issue on the Vipers. So what I'm going to do is, let's first things first, finally get this out of the way. So I've got some RTV here. This stuff cures in 1 minute, as you can see there. So I'm gonna go around the perimeter like that. I'm gonna put that bracket in there, and we're gonna put the 6 rivets in, and then that part will be done. So let's get to it. Okay, so we got some stuff taped up. Aaron showed up. Now we're gonna pull this out, and we are going to make this red. So just this tiny little part here. So let me pull this thing out, and then we'll see. Tell me this thing doesn't look like the Banshee from Grand Theft Auto with no rear end on it. Oh, too funny. All right, so we're gonna get it taped up, and then we'll get some primer on here, some paint, and then this will be red once and for all. This is Aaron's overkill tape off job. So we've got some of this, since we're not at Aaron's professional paint booth here. We just got rattle can automotive primer. So I'm just gonna spray it in here, and then we'll end up putting red after this. So let's get some coats of this on, and then we can sand this, and then get to the next step. Goon Squad approved? Is it? See, I can mess with the rattle can, I just can't mess with the other things. I can lay down with this thing. All right, so I'm sure you guys probably would have liked to see me actually paint this, but we kind of got sidetracked, because if you look like this blood splatter over here. This gun, it's a Harbor Freight gun, it's my gun, but like, watch, normally when you pull the trigger a little bit, it just releases air, and then you pull it the rest of the way, and then it starts releasing paint. But look, if I just pull it a little bit, see how it shoots paint all over the place? Well, Aaron over here blasted paint all over the place, and luckily he went overkill with the tape job, and it didn't do much, so it just splattered all over the place. But it kind of caught us off guard, and then next thing you know, I picked up the paint gun and I was painting. But got it nice and red through here. So it's not perfect, like the bodywork underneath, we could spend a bunch more time on this bodywork, but you never see this stuff, so we just wanted to clean it up a little bit, as you guys know. But you know, if I had my way, and if I was gonna try to make things 100% like these little like knickknacks and stuff, I would probably clean up, but you're never gonna see it, and this is gonna look good. So that was our first layer of red. What did you say, like maybe 2 coats?
Yeah.
I don't even think you need, do you think you need 3?
On this, we're just covering up that junk that was there.
So maybe just like another coat of that, and
yeah, just another heavy coat like you did.
Should be good.
Maybe right there.
And then we'll hit it with some clear, and it should pop. But your boy's over here painting with this squeaky ass elephant gun. Listen.
I was gonna say, do I need to like hold the camera for you?
That's it?
Yep, that's it.
How many times do you do that?
We can do it like 3.
Oh, that's just air. Like that?
Yeah.
Should I do this way too?
Yep.
Good? Or more?
That's good for now.
Okay. Okay, so there's 2 coats of clear on that. We're gonna let that dry. I ended up laying the clear down, so I think I did an all right job. But yeah, in a perfect world, all this body work would be a little bit more cleaned up, but again, we're never gonna see it, and this is a lot better than it was before, so we're good to go. All right, so all the masking stuff is off, and we gotta let this dry. So we're gonna let this dry before we really continue on. So I'll catch you guys next day, and we'll continue working on this thing. All right, so it's a few days later, but our fenders are all cured up and our bumper's done. So I'm gonna finish putting these rivsers in here. I already got the ones here. Now I just need to do the ones up through the door. So I just have to enlarge this hole ever so slightly, and then we'll get those inserted. All right, so we got all of our rivsers installed. I ended up doing both sides. You guys didn't miss anything, so they're all there. It's good to go. We got Aaron over here polishing out the bumper. This thing's looking brand new. He said, oh yeah, it'll look fine, and now it looks mint. So can't tell anything. He's just polishing it after wet sanding it with like 3000. While he does that, I'm gonna get the 2 fenders hung on, and all through here looks good as well. So we're good to go. Okay, so the stainless hardware is working out beautifully, guys. And then this here is kind of funny. So we bought these rubber washers to go underneath, to go in this edge right here, since we're running the bigger washers here because these have larger holes here. But down here, we're gonna run these nice little rubber ones, just like factory, you guys. Heck yeah, boys, look at that. See, that's the fitment we wanted too. Nice tight gap all the way through. Look at our hardware. Dang, looking better than factory now. What do you think? Better? No, you're 1 3/4 now. His thumb isn't hanging off anymore. Let's get the other side on. All right, so there's a passenger quarter. Now we're gonna hang the bumper over there, and then hopefully I can get all the stuff lined up. Those have to go in there, obviously. Okay, next day, we got Aaron with the Corvette bib on the Viper. So he just finished wet sanding with 3000. Now he's buffing it, so this thing is gonna look like a mirror in a second. Check out that shine, boys. Look at that thing. So we got her all back buttoned up. I just gotta put in, well, we threw in the fender liners, but I gotta put that in and the splash shields and all that stuff. But look at that thing. She's like a mirror. We got Aaron up in here, but we have a little proposition for the channel, you guys. Aaron is thinking about starting a YouTube channel, and we made a deal. If this video gets 500 thumbs ups, he is going to take this. Everybody, if you guys don't know, we just picked up this 2nd gen here, this SST, and she's in dire need of some paint. And I really don't have time to mess with it just yet because we got so many other projects on the go. But Aaron said if this video gets 500 thumbs up, he will take this crusty 2nd gen to his house and start sanding and painting it so that it actually looks half decent, so that we can get it back and maybe get some inspiration to start getting the drivetrain back in it and all that stuff. So give this video a thumbs up. Aaron's gonna go make his channel, I think, but only if it gets 500 thumbs ups is he gonna start working on it. Is that right? Is that right?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Something like that. So if you guys want to see an SST that's gonna look nice and shiny like this, you already know Aaron can do the paint work because you guys saw this thing. So he's gonna run though. I gotta finish buttoning this up, and I'll wrap up this video. Well, boys, she is back together, and check out how clean this thing looks. You guys remember, I gotta put up some pictures of how this was before. This whole section right here, there was a huge chunk, cracks here, crack all the way through there. And I don't know how well the camera is able to pick it up, but hopefully you guys can see it is like absolutely flawless. So I haven't put the screws in just yet because the paint's still soft. So I'm gonna wait as long as I can before I put these in, because I don't want to risk it kind of, because even right here, like I tried to put this in and I just left it overnight and the paint's still soft, so I don't want to mark it up even though you'll never see it. Might as well keep it nice. So right now I'm gonna rock it just without those guys. And yeah, check out through here. You guys remember there was a little crack in the paint there. That's all fixed. There was this little like boogered up part, and that's that portion. Check this thing out, you guys. So good. So huge thanks to Aaron. Definitely wouldn't have been able to get this done myself. Probably would have had to enlist in the help of a body shop, but like, look at that. Everything matches, flows well. It's all polished out. Like, you guys can see the reflection of the lights. Even you can see over here, look at the reflection there. Flowmaster, you can pretty much read it. So this thing is like a mirror, you guys. So hopefully you guys can see that all on the camera. Hopefully it comes out clear. And so this is definitely hands down better than it was before. So I'm super happy. And she is finally all ready to go and ready to drive. All right, guys, so there you have it. This project is finally through with. She's all back together. As you guys can see, I switched to my other camera, so hopefully you guys got a bit higher definition on that so you can see how clean and how flawless the paint came out. But make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. And also, like I said, Aaron kind of wants to start his own channel, so let's give him a bit of encouragement. And he is all about that second gen. So if you guys want to see that SST get built, he wants to take on the task of painting it, and he wants to document the whole process of him sanding it and getting it prepped and painted. I'll obviously help him out, but I got a bunch of other stuff I got to get to as well. So he wants to take on that task while I try to get some other stuff done as well. So if you guys want to see the SST project get fast forward, give this video a thumbs up. We both agreed if it hits 500 likes that he will get started on it within the next couple weeks or so. So give it a thumbs up. We'll get him to make his channel and we'll get the SST going as well. So thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new. We'll see you guys on the next video.